Hello guys, welcome to Oliveboard. I hope my voice is clear to you all. If somebody could please comment if I am audible to you all. Thank you, Aditya. So let's start with today's class. So yes, I asked about Sagar Parikrama and one of you have answered. Very good evening. So one of you have answered that actually Sagar Parikrama is related to your fishermen community. They want to extend support to the fishermen community, specifically residing along the coastal belt. So this is presently it's the ninth phase that is going on, and this phase is happening in the state of Tamil Nadu as well as Puducherry. This initiative will help create awareness of various schemes or about various schemes specifically for the farming community. Do you all know what is something related to Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana? Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. Because for the next class, we have this topic for discussion. So for next class, your homework topic is that you have to comment down in the comment section. You have to write about Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. Whatever you guys know about that, that should be written over there. Now, let's move ahead. The first question for you all is Shrestha scheme. Tell me about Shrestha scheme. Shrestha scheme is related to which of the following ministry? So, is it related to the Ministry of Education, Social Justice Empowerment, Ministry of Finance, or what? So, Shrestha scheme is basically related to your social justice and empowerment. If I specifically talk about this scheme is for your scheduled caste students, for the upliftment of SC students, especially uh, living in the targeted areas. SHREST की full form is Scheme for Residential Education for Students in High School in Targeted Areas. Remember the full form of this as well. You need to have a fair idea of the full form. They can ask you what does this R in Shrestha stand for. R in Shrestha stands for your residential. Next thing, what more was there in the scheme? So this scheme was there from 2021 and it will go up till 23-24. This financial year, this will end. So basically, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment is looking forward to give admission or to provide admission to all the SC students who are there in class 9th as well as class 11th in the CBSE affiliated schools. Sorry, guys. So what is the eligibility? Under the scheme, around 3,000 SC students with parents in annual income of rupees 2.5 lakh can get the benefit under the scheme. So you have to remember the eligibility criteria as well. Good evening, Sumit. What are the selection process? So the eligibility process or the selection process is national entrance test for your Shrestha. So this entrance test will be conducted. This will be conducted by your national testing agency, and those who qualify this test will be given admission to your 9th and 10th. And the admission fees for each class as specified is for 9th it is 1 lakh, for 10th 1.1 lakh, for 11th it is 1.25, and 12th it is 1.35. This tuition fees is including your hostel charges as well as everything will be waived off if the student is able to qualify that exam. मैम प्लीज हिंदी में कुछ भी बताने का कृपा करें. ओ माय गॉड, नहीं है, मुझे आप पे कृपा नहीं करनी है. डोंट वरी अबाउट दैट. तो इसमें दो मोड के अंदर सी टेल मी वन थिंग, आरबीआई का एग्जाम हिंदी में लिखोगे या इंग्लिश में लिखोगे? बस इतना बता दो. आरबीआई का एग्जाम हिंदी में लिखोगे या इंग्लिश में लिखोगे? Now, there are two modes of implementation. One mode is your school by opening your Shrestha school specifically, जो कि CBSE से affiliated होंगे या फिर कोई state board का affiliation होगा. This will be by private mode only. तो यार अगर इंग्लिश में पेपर लिखोगे तो फिर मेरा अभी हिंदी में बोल के भी क्या फायदा है? How will you comprehend? Which PDF you want? Yesterday's PDF I have uploaded, Printi. If you are preparing for SBI PO, you can definitely go for RBI as well. Sumit, I would tell you, if you have time and you can invest time in on good things, then invest your time in the next year's RBI. With little more effort which you are doing for your SBI, you will be able to you can actually qualify your phase 1 on phase 2 of RBI as well. Yes, I take these sessions regularly on PIB. YouTube PIB session I have uploaded, I guess. Okay, if sorry if it is left, I'll upload it today itself. I'm really sorry for that. So NGO, this can also be implemented via NGO. So NGOs can also open the schools for this Shrestha under the Shrestha scheme. So correct option is, now tell me, the correct option is option number B. हालांकि बात इसमें schools की हो रही है, it is related to the residential schools under your targeted areas, but which is the ministry? Nodal ministry is your Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Next thing, A-Help initiative or A-Help program is related to which of the following? It is an old program. It was in news because of certain reasons. Tell me which of the following is correct. A-Help initiative or A-Help program is related to? It is related to your livestock sector. Very good. Very good, Sumit. जितना SBI PO में you are working for the current affairs part or the maths part, that will surely help or reap benefits in RBI as well. बस फर्क इतना है SBI PO और RBI में. In SBI, you have to only read about what who has published the report or 1 or 2 lines ahead. यहाँ पे थोड़ा और डेप्थ में जाना है, but believe me, 70-80% it is same. So you can come over here. Next thing, A-Help. Why was this in news? Because another center is being opened in your Jharkhand. Other centers previously opened were in Bihar, Gujarat, Jammu Kashmir, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and Jharkhand. So there is a concept of Pashu Sakhis in this A-Help initiative. These Pashu Sakhis are basically the women who are residing in your rural areas. What are these women doing? They are being trained for veterinary care, breeding assistance, as well as medication in livestock sector. The livestock sector को boost करने के लिए this initiative is in news. So what is the ministry involved in the initiative? It is your Union Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, and your Ministry of Rural Development. So there are two ministries involved. One is your Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, and the other one is your Ministry of Rural Development. Okay, next thing. A-Help initiative, I have already told you, under this, women, especially of rural areas, will be trained so that they can help farmers in taking loans or other entrepreneurship development. Other than that, they'll help farmers in assisting breeding assistance and all that thing. So awareness फैलाने के लिए this scheme is there. A-Help initiative. This A-Help initiative or A-Help program is a sub-component of Rashtra Gokul Mission. So for tomorrow, you have to Purushottam Rupala. Yes, he is the minister of this. So for tomorrow, you have two homework. One thing is Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. For this, I want you to comment down in the comment section. Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, and other than that, your Rashtra Gokul Mission. Unless and until you write the answer, I am not going to discuss the scheme. I am telling you in advance. I want you all to participate first. Next thing. Which of the following cabinet, or to all those who were there in the RBI class, RBI की class में जो भी लोग थे, tell me what can be the answer. There I have given you a hint regarding this as well. I hinted you regarding this. Tell me what could be the answer. Yes, it is Assam. So Assam government has actually approved a 3,000 crore economic corridor. So basically, what is economic corridor? It is nothing but to matlab, to invest in trade, to boost trade. These corridors are being constructed. So Assam is constructing these corridors, and for this 950 crore will be given by your Nabard in the form of loan. So that's why this was in news. Already explained whatever was to be explained. So 950 crores, and what who is giving the loan? It is being given by your Nabard. So next thing, India and Dash have cemented their defense cooperation with the signing and significant with signing an agreement specifically in security and defense collaboration. So India is has signed. Okay, you have seen the answers. India has signed a collaboration with which? It is with the Italy. So India and Italy have actually signed an agreement specifically for your security and defense collaboration. Now tell me, Bridgestone India has announced a significant collaboration with Dash to promote electric mobility in the country. Before you give me the answer, I also want to ask you one thing, that electric mobility से related कौन सी scheme है which comes to your mind when I say electric mobility, which is the scheme that comes to your mind? To all those who are attending the session live and sitting quietly, I want an answer from you all. Electric mobility, whenever I say electric mobility, electric cars, electric buses, which is the scheme that comes to your mind? Very good, Sumit. It is FAME initiative. FAME initiatives are related, which is the ministry? FAME initiative is related to which ministry? FAME initiative is related to which ministry? If I tell you FAME initiative is related to Ministry of Heavy Industries, is it correct or not? Is it related to heavy industries? True or false? Yes. Thank you. So EV charging point will be developed by your Bridgestone in collaboration with Tata Power. So Tata Power and Bridgestone will together form a group to establish your EV charging stations. That's all was there in the news. Other than that, if you have to read something extra from RBI's perspective, I want you to read FAME initiative, FAME scheme. Next thing, Lakpati Didi initiative. It was in news this year, August. Prime Minister announced this news about Lakpati Didi initiative. So it actually aims to train the self-help group, specifically women. Obviously, Lakpati Didi है तो men कैसे हो सकते हैं ना? It is Didi. It is females. तो उनको train करना है so that they can earn a sustainable income of how much lakh? So you have to tell me the lakh and also how many women. चलो ये तो समझ में आ गया कि यहाँ तो lakh ही है. वो गलती से ऑप्शन ही गलत बन गया. But no worries. 1 lakh, 2 crore women. Yes. 1 lakh and 2 crore women. So you need to remember Lakpati Didi scheme as well. So as far as this scheme is concerned, I feel only that part is important. How much 1 lakh per annum the person must be can earn, and also it is 2 crore women. Government of India wants to help. So this initiative, Lakpati Didi initiative, is under Day NRLM. Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihood Mission. I hope you know about Day NRLM. I want to ask you which ministry is involved. Which ministry is involved under Day NRLM? Yeah, which is the nodal ministry? Tell me, which is the nodal ministry? The best way to learn anything, no, not social justice. The best way to learn any scheme is whenever you are reading such type of news, you connect the dots. We are reading about Day NRLM. The same day, yes, Ministry of Rural Development. The same day revise which ministry is it or what is the allocation for this very budget. But अगले साल के RBI की तैयारी करो तो अभी रुको, budget change होगा तो there will be some more allocations. Now, do you all know about white goods? What are white goods? In today's RBI class, I talked about white gold. White gold is, what is white gold and what are white goods? What is white gold and what are white goods? White gold is cotton. Very good. What are white goods? What are white goods? Yes, white goods are the ACs, the refrigerators. These are the white goods. So, why are they called white goods? Because there was a time when ये सारे जो appliances होते थे, they were in white color. So that's why white goods. And other than that, there was this thing that government has recently tightened the oversight over the selected applicants under PLI scheme, because यहाँ पे under the PLI scheme it was found that there are certain leakages which is happening. So there are 4 or 5 schemes which was directly or indirectly in news today. One was your Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, already told. Other than that, PLI. Next, FAME. Then DAY NRLM. So जरूरी नहीं है स्कीम डायरेक्टली न्यूज में होगी तो ही एग्जाम में आएगी. इवन इफ इट इज देयर इन योर न्यूज इनडायरेक्टली, देन आल्सो इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर एग्जामिनेशन. आई होप आई एम क्लियर विद दिस. So after this I want to discuss the PLFS annual report. You tell me, हमारा फाइनेंशियल ईयर शुरू होता है अप्रैल में और खत्म होता है मार्च में. I hope you know this. This is our financial year. Now when this PLFS data, पहले तो ये बता दो PLFS का डेटा कौन रिलीज करता है. Which is the organization in India that releases your PLFS data? Which organization in India releases your PLFS data? Please guys comment. Don't sit like that. Tell me PLFS data कौन release करता है इंडिया में? It is released by Labor Ministry, NSO. Labor Ministry तो नहीं है. Labor Bureau? No. So when we talk about PLFS data, क्या PLFS data भी अप्रैल में शुरू होता है मार्च तक जाता है? No. PLFS data is basically taken from June till July. No. Yeah, from June till July. From June till July. So now you only tell me what is LFPR, Labor Force Participation Rate. What is LFPR? Labor Force Participation Rate. What is LFPR? LFPR is Labor Force Participation Rate. So the percentage labor force, the percentage of the people that want to work divided by total population. So this is LFPR. So when I talk about LFPR, this was the data. There are two datas in your PLFS annual survey. One is related to your usual status data and the other is related to your current weekly status. So I am taking into account over here only the usual status data. Why? Because when I say usual status data, तो usual status data last 365 days के लिए collect किया जाता है. And when I say current weekly status data CWS, तो ये last 7 days के लिए ही किया जाता है. Therefore, let's take into account what was there in the last 365 days. That means 1 year. Usual status data. So this is the data regarding your LFPR. LFPR means percentage labor force divided by total population. You need to remember this definition as well. For the year 22-23, the labor force participation in rural India has certainly increased. It has gone to 60.8%. You can see that the percentage of labor force participation in rural India is increasing. When I talk about urban area, it is also when I talk about urban area, it is also increasing. It is now 50.4. But one thing which is problematic over here is that if you consider the labor force participation of female of rural India and female of urban India, you can see a slight discrepancy. That simply shows that female of urban India are actually not willing to work. यहाँ पे labor force में वो रहना नहीं चाहती है. That is what this data shows. They do not want to work. So, and if I talk about the combined, then in the combined also you can see the increase. So labor force participation in our country has certainly increased. That is a good indication also. पर अगर आप टोटल में देखो मेल और फीमेल का कंट्रीब्यूशन, देन मेल का कंट्रीब्यूशन या मेल specific LFPR is almost double of what is of female. I hope you can make out this difference. So this is the data which is there in your annual survey report. Next thing, see, आज ये डेटा देख लो, कल इस पे क्वेश्चंस होंगे क्लास में. क्लास स्टार्ट होते ही आई विल बी आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस ऑन योर PLFS डेटा बिकॉज दिस डेटा इज इंपॉर्टेंट. एनुअल डेटा है, दिस बिकम्स इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर एग्जामिनेशन. So upcoming Nabard examination, this data is important. Not in phase 1, but definitely for phase 2. Now next thing is worker population ratio. I have told you about labor force. Now tell me what is the full form of worker population ratio. Sorry, full form definition of worker population ratio. It is the total employed persons. It is the total employed persons upon the total population. You have to remember this. So what is the total employed people in the total population? That is your worker population ratio. Now if I say worker population ratio, हमारे total country में कितने लोग हैं, those who are working, then it has also increased, means employment has seen a rise. Employment has seen a rise. This is what the data shows. Next thing, unemployment rate is decreasing. What is unemployment rate? What is unemployment rate? See, all the definitions of this unemployment rate, worker population rate, these are important. Unemployment rate is number of people who are left unemployed, who are searching for work and are left unemployed, divided by LFPR, labor force participation rate. Now I want to ask you a question. If suppose I am an individual, I do not want to work, I want to study forward because I do not want to work, will you consider me unemployed? Will I be considered under this unemployment rate? No. Unemployment rate only considers those individuals who are a part of your labor force participation rate, who want to be a part of your labor working system. So you have to be clear with that. So unemployment rate ki definition, please learn it. Next thing, the unemployment rate has definitely reduced. See this. The unemployment rate has definitely reduced. And among the female, the unemployment rate is 2.9 and male it is 3.3. Next thing. Slide I guess is depleted. Anyways, today I have taught you the data part. This is the usual status data. That simply means they have taken the data of last 365 days. There is one more data which is below in the report below this, that actually takes into account your current weekly status data, which is basically the data of last 7 days only. So according to this data, I'll be having a question for you tomorrow. Be prepared for a short session from June to July. अकाउंटिंग है अब इंडिया में, फाइनेंशियल ईयर अप्रैल में ही क्यों शुरू करते हैं? अकाउंटिंग है, जस्ट फॉर ईज उन्होंने ऐसा डिसाइड किया, इसलिए कर रहे हैं. अगर आपके पास कोई बेटर एक्सप्लेनेशन हो तो मुझे जरूर बताना. Okay, if you like the session, then do hit the like button, because you know what can you give in return to me is the motivation which I get when you people like the session. That's all for today. What is TDD? Sorry. Where can I get the PDF? Here. Here. पता नहीं, someone is saying I have not updated the previous PDF, but no worries, कभी कभी रह जाता है. So I'll update the PDF today. Okay. Thank you to you all. That's all for today from my side. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time, and I'll have questions for you from this PLFS data. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day. You want to ask me anything, you can ask me. I'm waiting for next 10-20 seconds. Otherwise, you can also connect to me over here. Thank you. Rahul, normally financial year is taken from April to March. अब ठीक है, वो Indian government wants to take it from from March to April. Sorry, from April to March. April 20, like for this financial year, it is from April 2023 to March 2024. So, Indian government wants that way. It is happening that way. Because financial year का labor force participation से कोई लेना देना नहीं है. But since you have asked a very good question, I'll try to find the answer if it's related to somewhat historical thing or not. But I'll come up with the answer tomorrow with a quiz for you all guys. Please be present in the class. Thanks for your cooperation. Thank you and have a nice day. And if you like the session, please do like. Thank you.